Have you ever wondered why you are the way you are? I don't mean to sound offensive, but most of us never question our beliefs, assumptions, and values. We accept them as the absolute truth. We then teach these truths to the next generation. Don Miguel Ruiz calls this process the domestication of humans. It's the central theme to his book, The Four Agreements. According to him, we are trained just like dogs. We are told how to behave, what to believe, and what is right or wrong. The problem arises, however, when we refuse to question our belief systems, even when they cause us harm. Think of the teenager who starves herself to fit in at school. Many of our existing social norms are just agreements, aka rules or codes of conduct we follow blindly. In his book, The Four Agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz encourages us to replace our age-old agreements with 4 new agreements that force us to rebel against our domestication. In this video, I will summarize what these 4 agreements are and how they can help us. Now, the first agreement is to be impeccable with your word. Now, our word is our most powerful tool. What we say represents who we are. It shapes our relationship and impacts our lives. If we use our word to gossip, insult, and mock, we replace love with hatred. Being impeccable with our word means speaking with integrity and kindness. We do this by refraining from gossiping, only saying what we mean, and showing compassion. Don Miguel Ruiz considers this agreement to be the most important of all the agreements. Now, on that note, let's talk about the second agreement, which is don't take anything personally. Now, taking things personally is a skill I've mastered. I'm sure many people watching this video can relate. Whether it's getting cut off in traffic or a negative comment from a friend, we all let the world get to us. Don Miguel Ruiz tells us it doesn't have to be this way. He teaches us to understand that when a person is mad at you, they're dealing with their own issues. Nothing they say is about you, but rather how they see the world. He tells us not to let things outside of our control dictate how we react. Furthermore, he tells us we must understand that others' words are the products of their domesticated lives, so we shouldn't pay them much attention if they're negative. So that's the second agreement. Now, the third agreement is don't make assumptions. Now, we've all said things like, she doesn't like me, my boss is going to fire me, my friends think I'm stupid. These are examples of assumptions we make daily. We convince ourselves that they're true despite there being no evidence for it. Don Miguel Ruiz tells us assumptions cause misunderstandings between people. They often lead to more significant problems. We need to stop making assumptions. We do this by having the courage to ask questions and communicate our feelings. Asking questions is a quest for truth. We must have the courage to voice our thoughts even if the outcome might be harmful. So that's the third agreement. Now, the last agreement is always do your best. Now, this final agreement allows us to do the first 3 agreements more effectively. After all, we can only be the best version of ourselves by trying our best. The author tells us our best will change moment to moment. For example, our best when we are sick will be different from when we are healthy, and that's okay. To be our best, we must embrace the present moment and not judge our past failures. The goal is to live by your highest self moment to moment. If you falter or make a mistake, it's okay, just focus on the next moment, and that's how we get better. Now, as I end this video, I would like to share my favorite quote from the book, which I think perfectly encapsulates the message of the book. The quote reads, "If someone is not treating you with love and respect, it is a gift if they walk away from you. If that person doesn't walk away, you will surely endure many years of suffering with him or her. Walking away may hurt for a while, but your heart will eventually heal. Then you can choose what you really want." Now, on that note, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed this book summary, then go ahead and click the like button and share it with your friends. And if you're interested in more book summaries or just philosophy and self-development content, then consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.